be jumping into this role. I genuinely, to my core, feel that God has put me here when I didn't expect to be in this position, but everything was aligning to say, for God's sake, this is where I need you, this is where you're gonna grow, this is where you're going to thrive. And everything that's happened since that moment has proven that. I am so excited to be a part of ACF Kids and to be a part of something that is so big in our church and so big for the kingdom of God, to be able to raise and help guide young children. I want you to know that I'm here for you. You volunteer your time to serve with our kids. And there is nothing greater than volunteering and sacrificing your time. So thank you. I want to let you in on my vision for ACF Kids. I want everybody to kind of hear my heart as to where I want to take ACF Kids, so that you know where I'm coming from, so that you can understand when you start seeing some changes happening downstairs, so that when something is a little bit different than maybe it has been in the past, you'll kind of understand why these things are happening and what my focus is and where we're all going together. We're a team. I can't do this without you guys. We are an empowered group of people who meet and encourage families where they're at, engage the child of God, mind, body, and spirit, and equip them to become young disciples so that they can disciple to the churched, the unchurched, and the de-churched. But part of being able to equip our kids to become young disciples begins with equipping you, the teachers. I've been around for a little while, and I've been sitting back and observing how things are going, what's working, what's not, and really trying to assess what areas do we need to start changing things so that we can be more efficient for your time in church and for our kids' times in church. And ultimately that's going to bleed over into our parents' time in church. My goal is to make sure that you guys feel that you have a place down there. There is a place for you at ACF Kids, and I want you to feel honored and excited to show up on Wednesdays and Sundays. I don't want it to feel like a burden. I don't want it to feel like you are just being called to babysit. That is missing the mark completely, and that is not where my heart is going for our ACF Kids. I want our team to be excited, empowered, engaged, to show up and be a part of these young kids' lives. I know there's been a long transition from when Allie left and when I was physically able to be here to take over. So I'm really trying to pull what she's been doing for the last 3 years and pair that with where I want to take ACF Kids and hopefully cause as little chaos in between as we transition through this. There will be changes coming to ACF Kids downstairs, and my intention for those changes is to create a more efficient space that ultimately creates a culture of joy and excitement in the downstairs area. I want our kids to show up on fire, excited to come to church, knowing that when their mom and dad say, hey, get dressed, we're going to church, they're like, yes, let's go. I know what's coming for me. I know what I'm going to experience. I get to see my friends. I get to sing some songs. I get to learn about Jesus. I get to engage with others and learn about God. And I want that same excitement for you guys. I want you to be excited to show up and hang out with our kids and use that time to lead and mentor and pour into these young lives, because we only get it for about an hour, maybe a little bit longer depending on Brian's sermon. I want to create a culture of engagement with our parents. I want our parents to know that they're not just dropping their kids off with us for the hour so that they can go up and worship and get fed and get their cup filled up. I want them to know that we are also downstairs filling up their children's cups. I ask for your grace as I jump into this. I'm learning so much, and I'm learning as much as I can, as quickly as I can, so that I can improve, uplift, bring about some changes downstairs that I hope you enjoy, that I hope you will feel the vision, and I hope you help me fulfill. This won't be the last video. I love videos. I love sending information through videos. I think it's a great way to get a message across and have it received in the proper way. sometimes beyond just reading it in a newsletter or reading it in a text message or having it passed through the telephone game. There'll be more of those too. There'll be communication in various ways. But as far as directly hearing from me, I want to make sure that you hear from me what's going on at ACF Kids. What's the word? What's new? So when you get a video from me, find a couple minutes to watch it. I'll keep it shorter than this one, but it'll have some updates and some new things happening. That way everyone can hopefully get that same information and everybody's in the know of what's going on. All right, that's been a long enough video. You can clearly see the sun is shining today. I gotta go hike those mountains. So again, thank you. Thank you for what you do for ACF. Thank you for what you do for ACF Kids. I can't wait to meet you. Take care, guys. Love you. I don't know where I left off, so I'm gonna start over. Oh, that's for the blooper reel. You guys be excited to show up. Oh, I caught it. We good? All right. Where was I? Shoot. I had a point. There goes the train of thought. Okay.